All right, friends, we're getting there, but we're not quite there yet. And what I mean is, I started on that patch on the grain pan. This is, I think, pretty well dry now. So that's good. Other than that, sprocket on the head, and then we can play with this. But that's not what we're gonna do today. So we got other things to do, so here we go. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. We are going to go and get the last wagons of corn out of the field. We are done shelling, other than the 16 rows that I left for playing with my old toys like this and the picker. So we'll try this and see what we get, and then just pick the rest and be done with it. But I am never so happy to be over this in my life, because it seems like it just drug on way too long. So we're gonna go get the 9650, I guess, and go out there and get some wagons, and then we should be good to go. I think I will let the fence down, at least the first one first, so that I can, when I come in off the road, I can just drive right in and can eliminate climbing in and out of the cab one time. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, 9650. Let's get hopping. That might be the previous owner of the 9650 driving down the road. Not sure. Might have to stop and talk to him. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah. All right, it's a 9650. Get it rolling good, throttle down, clutch it, and then hit the 10th speed, and then it usually isn't too bad with its 9 to 10 shift is always the hard one. Good enough. I don't know what's taking place over here. Getting ready to take it home, or we'll have to check in on them in a minute. I think he said these 3 wagons are totally full. I can see on 2 of them. That back one maybe not so much, I don't know. What are the chances a guy could back that wagon with the 9650 up enough and hook those other 2 wagons to it? Probably not very good, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. asking yourself, why is he always using the 9650 instead of a green tractor? Well, I kind of figure I paid for it, I might as well use it. This plane ain't gonna work like I thought. Maybe I can make a loop and get closer. If I get right up to it and then back up, we might have something. This will go, because I can't see the back wagon over this wagon. I can see the shadows. The old front wheel assist horse doesn't really back very good in this kind of situation. Oh, we're not close enough. I can see that now. Jeez. Probably about 2.5 feet. That tire don't look too good. Oh, nothing like working 9 times as hard just to save a trip. I think I might actually have got it just right. Come on. She eyes it. It's gonna be just enough to tick you off. Safety first. Good. Tires all kind of holding air. Good. Last wagon train of this year. All right. Let's go see what's happening up here. All right. Well, what's taking place on this operation? I suppose.
I got a question. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. How come you got all this big fancy equipment and you don't fucking do anything with it?
I don't know. I like watching him turn wrenches better than me.
Well, I know, but...
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Get this on record. You want to see how... Okay, that field's a triangle, right?
Uh-huh.
That's Bermuda Triangle. Whatever on your phone. Look at this. Tell me what you see when I open that up. You see anything out of place here?
A spaceship. What do we got going here?
Spring.
That spring, I remember taking that off the other day.
Yeah, I broke it.
That's messed up too. Pulled down that bolt that idler's on? Or is that just from your...
That's probably from my red strap, because I was pissed off. I done that before I got the first wagon full.
Jeez.
My next video is going to be called the Bermuda Triangle.
There you go.
Because that field right there, I bet you, I don't know where you're planting corn next year, but I bet you $100 I can shell everything.
Probably right here.
Well, I can shell this field, I can shell anything, like your dad's over. I can shell every bit of it, I won't have a problem.
Huh.
And since I left the Bermuda Triangle, I pulled out here in the road, got halfway down the road, it died.
Really?
Out of diesel fuel. Completely empty. I think,
So that's what you're doing now,
so
huh?
we put fuel in, we're standing here talking if I need to buy a green one or if I need to go to Ohio and buy another parts company.
Well, you got a whole nother one of these for parts.
Yeah, but half of them don't interchange.
Yeah, it's nice to get in. The only bad thing is all the electronics on it. If something starts messing up, it can go bad in a hurry. But it was cheap enough and it was close by, so. It was at my house growing up in the weeds because he wanted me to sell it for him, and I got 2 calls on it. One guy said he'd give $6,000 for it, and the other guy said he wanted it for a loader tractor in his barn lot. And I said, 150 horse tractor with front wheel assist in your barn lot, I don't think it'd be too handy. So, it had a lot of problems. I got sorted out except for that the front wheel assist clutch is still messed up, so it's always in 4-wheel drive. So one of these days I got to pull that apart and spend probably who knows how many $1,000s to fix that. But I just don't drive at full speed on the road because it goes like 30 miles an hour.
Okay, what was his name?
No, I wish I'd rather have, other than this, the next series below, like those white workhorses, and those are nice tractors because they don't have all that electronic garbage, and it's a Cummins engine, but it's this same cab, basically the same cab and rear end.
You ought to call him, he might sell it.
He might one
all
of these days.
All he does is brush hog with it. They don't do nothing else with that tractor.
Yeah, I think they plant soybeans with it.
Do they still? I thought they bought a bigger planter.
Well, maybe they did, but it was hooked to a planter once last I saw it. But
It was widened out.
yeah, you can do it. I mean, I just don't know why they didn't. I guess the idea is that it'll be on top of the ground if you're cutting ruts. But
I need to get me another tire. Oh, I've got turf tires left.
what's hanging down under there?
That's a wire for the grain loss indicator up there.
Oh.
And I forgot about it. Pin didn't fall out through the head.
Oh, that bracket thing?
The pin didn't move.
No. Huh. I don't know.
No, she's done your Bermuda tree. You gotta do some research. That might be an Indian burial ground back there.
Could be.
Combine your wheat for you, blew the final.
I don't have that trouble on this field. The trouble I always had field on every year like this was that one across from Holly's up there.
Yeah.
I would lose. It didn't matter if you were planting or harvesting. Something would fall off. You'd never find it back. There's combine parts, planter parts, all kinds of shit out there.
Well, like I blew a tranny one year on wheat. Then I broke 3 planter belts back here. Then I'd get over here from your dad's and I make the list of shit I broke. I mean,
yeah. You might start this year thinking about like cleaning the feeder house off maybe before next year. You might just think about it. You don't have to clean it. Just think about it. Just think about it.
It was clean when I started.
Yeah.
Now my other 89 back here where this feeder house comes up above the beater, that's all rusted out under the motor, and it's worse than that.
Has it ever? I don't know. Have you ever used it over here? Like,
yes.
Did you use that one at Dad's that one year when that was this one?
This one. See, my other 89, I ran it 2 or 3 years before you wanted me to start.
Yeah.
And I was getting ready to come over here, and I was up there by the goat farm, cutting beans, and the clutch plate went out. So then we had to pull.
That's the one where the back of the motor's messed up, like that plate on the back.
So, like this throat came off of that combine. Because when I bought this when I bought this combine, when I drove 100 miles, it came with a broken figure house chain. So it got parked in the shed, running. And then that clutch plate went out of the other one, so we switched throats around. So well, if that combine in Ohio, I need a figure house chain.
You need to get that whole other combine in Ohio, put your motor in it, and then just park the other one out and have them on shelves.
Well, hell, I got the 8700 motor. I think the only difference is the turbo.
Yeah, that would probably.
Turboed, and the 87 is not turbo. That's the only difference in the whole combine. Well, except for what is it, a straw walker wider. So I could pull that motor
width.
I could pull the motor out of my 87, put in here, and throw a turbo on it. Oh, then I need a shop because this thing.
I know.
I'll go power wash it. It'll get put in the shed working the next spring. It might work fine, and something else will catastrophically go wrong.
That's the problem. I don't care what kind you got. You're gonna spend $1,000 on one every year, at least, minimum. All right, some time has passed. We got to talking, and you know how that goes. So now, hopefully I don't throw my wagons in the ditch. Yep, okay, good. Get this put in the bin and we will be good to go for 23. Other than our little play patch, but that ain't no big deal. That'll probably be instant feed, so that doesn't have to go in the bin is what I'm saying. $96.50. Ooh, too tall a gear for the big ag co. All right. I hope this is in the right spot. That'll work. Whoa. Did I catch my wire on something? Because I see that it's out here now. I guess I just snagged it a little. It'll be fine. All right, spinny thing. There should be a little light. Yeah, okay. If you can't tell, I'm about wore out. I've just about had enough for this year. It's a lot of fun, but still. Sweetheart, she fires right up. Start her off slow. Whoop, I need to get over her. Let's see what flavor this is. Oops, that's too much. 16.4. Good deal. Chugging away, and we're on the last wagon of the last load of the year, so good deal. All that's left is about 16 rows that we're going to play in, and I'll just feed that right away because most of it will be ear corn, so pretty good. Now if the price would just go up, I have a giant metal circle full of money, but I'm going to try to hold on to it as long as I can. Hopefully it'll go back up, because right now it's pathetic. It's under $4 here, and I don't think I want to let it go for that. I might be foolish, I don't know. I'll get the live action counter here. It did go up today, of course, because it's a holiday and it's closed, but 413, I'm hoping if we get 450 or so, I definitely would start selling, but we'll just see what happens. What's gonna probably happen is the price will go up to a super duper amount, and I won't have my grain truck ready to go yet because I don't have the title switched over yet, or the plates. I mean, I just haven't had time. That basically just happened. The license branch is not open every day anyway, and now with this holiday, that really screwed up stuff. So I got to get on the ball and do that as soon as possible this coming week, so that I'm ready to roll the first day that I can take some away. I'd really like to talk to the guy who owned it, because I'd like to know if there's any quirks or anything I need to know. And also, it's got dual fuel tanks, and I know that switch is not on either one, so I'm wondering if there's one that he's got plumbed in or got them plumbed both together. I don't know. But anyway, I would like to look it over first, is what I'm saying, before I just load it up with 600 bushels and take off, but that may not be how it works out. Come on, wagon. It's gonna fight us till the last little bit. Get in there. Hey! Come on. Let's be done with this. That empty out. Double check this. Ah, there's still some in there. you back in a minute. I want to clean out these wagons. I'll just dump it out there. The cows can eat it. The little bit that's left, and then we'll be good. We'll let this horsey cool down. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this auger forward. And then that's done. Raise it up a little. I'm not even gonna put everything away tonight. I just want to get it closer. Come on. We need to work on the steering on this one. As previously discussed. Let's go this way. Down, boy, down. 1800A is really not the tractor to use for something like this with one-way hydraulics, but I manage. Got to idle it down and then it'll lower. Good auger, good. Good 1800, good. Oh. I think that I'm gonna drive out there and get my 2 Oliver wagons, which are sitting out there. Kind of dumb. I guess I should leave them for when I play with the stuff. I don't know. But at any rate, we're done. We're done with the corn in the bin. And like I said, anything else that's out there is feed. So I'm not real worried about it. So we'll get it when we get it. All for you, the viewer, I am doing this. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. That helps out the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. Tell me that you liked it or tell me that you hated it. Tell me I'm a moron. I really don't care, but anything that you say helps us out too. So thank you again, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.